Hello everyone, thank you for using Geomagic Essentials. Today we're going to be talking about how to align an object to the global origin in Geomagic Essentials. Here you can see our part is off the global origin, and it's our job to get it in the correct position so we can do things with it downstream. To do that, we need to put down some reference geometry. First, I'll select the Modeling tab. Then I'll select the Line tool. In the Line tool, I'll select Cylinder, Cone, Rotational Axis to put down an axis. Then I'll select an area on the part using the lasso selection method. Once I have the selection created, I'll select Apply in the dialog box to create the axis. Here we can see I now have an axis in the middle of the hole. I'll then click OK to exit the command. Now we need to put down a couple more reference geometries, and to do this I'm going to create planes. I want to use planes to constrain my rotation and translation when moving it to the global origin. Here I'm selecting a flat face on one side of the part. I'll select the other side of the part so that I have a best fit plane in between these two selections. I'll hit Next to create another plane in a different area. Here I want to create a plane in the middle of my part. To do that, I'm going to create something called a two-plane average. This is where I put a plane on one side of the part, then I move to the opposite side of the part, set down another plane, and then use those two planes to create an average. Now that I've created two best fit planes, I'll hit OK to exit the tool. I'll then go into Plane and select Two-Plane Average to create a new type of plane. In my first plane, I'll select plane number 2. In my second plane, I'll select plane number 3 and hit Apply. Now I have a new plane in the middle of my part, and now I can go ahead and hide planes 2 and 3 so that I only have the planes that I want to create an alignment to the global origin. Now that I've created enough reference geometry, I can now align the object to the global origin. To do that, I'll select the Tools tab, then Align to World tool. In the Align to the World tool, I need to create alignment pairs using the global axes and planes with the reference geometry we created. The first one I'm going to select is the XY plane and plane number 1. I'll select Create Pair, and now it's created a pair between those two objects. Next, I want the global origin to be in the center of the main body. To do this, my next pair will be using the global Z-axis and the vector we created earlier. Here I'm selecting the Z-axis, and here I'm creating the vector. I'll select Pair, and now the Z-axis and the global origin is in the middle of my part. Lastly, to constrain all degrees of freedom, I need to create an alignment pair between the final remaining reference geometry and the global origin plane. I'll select the XZ plane, and then down in the bottom I'll select plane number 4. I'll select the Create Pair, and here we can see all degrees of freedom are constrained, and this part is now moved to the global origin. I'll hit OK to exit the tool. I can now view the correct orientation and alignment of this part using my viewing options. In our demo today, we have gone over how to align an object to the global origin using reference pairs in Geomagic Essentials. Thank you very much.